is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running.
Man, you ain't playing this yet?
This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I hope you know you ain't got Ray Lewis back there. If anybody got Ray Lewis, it's me.
This show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Check that.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson.
Boy, who's gonna get their ass boom? Boy, y'all out there running away from this freshman nigga. I'm coming to put a goddamn hit stick on y'all motherfucking head. Y'all running like that.
Big chunk of yards on the ground and some big time confidence too.
Nigga, come get this goddamn smack. Come get this goddamn smack. Running ass.
One play in, and this drive is already
get
in
this fucking smack,
territory.
nigga.
Daniels now on 1st down. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A gain of 27
That's JD5, nigga. Nah, nigga, that's the commander fucking you up, nigga.
Instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Look at JD5 back there. Fucking killing us.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson.
Get it? It's on.
First down run brings up 2nd down.
No, you don't.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end
Man, you don't want this goddamn hit stick. That's what it is.
5 yards a run, it could be a Pro Bowl.
Exactly. You better keep saying that, nigga. I got something for your ass. Yeah. I should have ran that shit up. That's what I should have did.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's taking him into low yard on that drive up the gut. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last one only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You really see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Changing it up here, Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit, giving him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. Tylan Wallace on the return for the Ravens. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. And the Commanders make the recovery.
Pretty clear case of the QB not finding anything open downfield.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. This is Henry on second. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another run for Henry. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully. No shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. From the gun, Jackson. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on his third down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running line. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Third and 4 coming up now. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this will be his first effort of the contest. That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. Keep going.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cougar.
Daniels now. Finds Eckler out of the backfield. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Stephanie! Stephanie Lyons! 19 tight! 19 tight! Go!
Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Flushed out now to his left. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 6 now. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. And he's caught. He's got ground. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. One stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now the defense did half the work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. Throwing now, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Evans now to return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Ravens, about set to begin their drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Little hit and Jackson loses the ball. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
1st down, Ravens.
On 1st down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st down throw for Jackson. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders are going to have the football at the 16-yard line.
So they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Getting out to his left. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38. Daniels on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st. A
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the red zone now. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18, 5 in. Get it.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Rope cloth Smith with the pick. And the Ravens watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Game and kickoff for Washington.
2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Lamar. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now it's Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Here's Henry running left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. Giving Fiber on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Lamar out of the pistol. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Lamar now from the gun. And he gets this forward to the 19.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the third.
Well, here we go. All squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Trying to have with Robinson. Rob Flynn, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Get the Eagles! Get the Eagles!
Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. He finds Brown right side. That play good for 17 on the first down.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
First and 10 around to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
76, ready?
Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Escapes the pocket. He's calling his own number again. He works it down to the 37. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Daniels throwing on third. Completed to his running back. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there on fourth. They say no to a 47-yard field goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
He's back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. First throw for the backup now. Dump off caught by his back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Rush to throw. Hits his running back. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line of the gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Tossing right to the short side. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Smith, red. Let's go next. Ready.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't. And you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Here's Mariota now. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 17, Ravens 10.
kickoff. Here's Carter on return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Mike Samba still makes the play.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw, Mariota. Setting up the running back screen. He's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders going by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Evans now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Ravens losing by 14. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, off play action. Rolling now to his left. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Rush. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every Every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking back, gets the handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off on Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. To the air with Rush. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's the long back on the handoff. Still going past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Play action on 1st down. Buying some time left. And he runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the...
I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide